Hey Jan and whoever else is watching this, g'day from my kitchen down under. I'm just going to very quickly show you how to make this Australian / New Zealand dessert that I was telling you about, because I'm just making it for our friends right now. It's very easy. Please excuse the messy kitchen because we're already mid dinner party. 1.5 cups of self-raising flour. It's half. It's almost another one, a little bit more. Okay, that'll do us. 3/4 of a cup of sugar. Of course, it doesn't have to be a cup, you just have to use the same cup for the whole recipe. So, it's about half. About another 1/4. Let's not forget, this is a dessert. It's calories. There's a little bit of butter I prepared earlier on. I just melted it to make it easier. I know you guys know what butter is all about, but I don't want to see any of that I can't believe it's not butter crap in here, alright? Okay, so there's the butter, flour, a couple of eggs. Oops, that one was a bit of a mess. Okay. Now I've preheated the oven. I've got it on about 200 Celsius, which I think is probably in the 390-ish range Fahrenheit, but you'll have to check that out, double check. Okay, sugar, butter, eggs, flour. I need the milk. It's our fridge. Milk. 3 litres, which is a 3/4 gallon. But basically, if you come over here a little bit, come on, I'll show you what sort of consistency we need. It's reasonably stiff. If you make it too runny, it takes forever to cook and never kind of works out right. You'll notice I didn't sieve it or anything like that, which you can do, but what's the point? Okay, a bit more. Right, so have a look in here. Just have to switch cameras because the other one ran out of battery, isn't it, the way? Still a bit too. That's my naughty feeling. Okay, come back to it. Alright, so that's pretty good. Now we've got a jar of berry cocktail. This is a mixture of strawberries, blackberries, blackcurrants, blueberries, and de-stoned morello cherries. Alright, there we go. Didn't need to use the old lady jar of my thing. So just pour that into a dish about this size. You see all the juice, all the fruit goes in there. You can actually use a normal size can or jar as well, but hey, use one with the whole deal. Now, one trick with this is to basically pour this straight on top. You getting this? Pour this straight on top. Just pretty much fold it over the top like this, and sometimes, you know, maybe a little bit too much, but it's probably about enough. Alright? Now, when you're cooking it, sometimes the juice does actually come off the side, so back up to me. Right? Sometimes the juice does actually come out the side when you're cooking it. A little closer then. Come in a little closer. Alright. Sometimes the juice comes out the side when you're cooking, so sometimes I put it in the oven with an actual white tray underneath and a shelf below, so that if it drips onto the tray and not just straight into the bottom of the oven, which becomes a real mess to clean up. As simple as that. Oh no! Just all this going in. Looks like I've got bloody hands. Yeah. I'm gonna take my undercloth. Oh, it's on the floor. Okay, hang on. So anyway, I'll clean that up and we'll come back a little bit later when it's done. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, and we're back. And the pudding's nearly done. Now, I'm calling it Ben's Mum's Buffalo Sponge. Don't ask me why it's called Buffalo Sponge, but that's what it is. A little bit of thickened cream, I'm going to whip it. This is a beater. Just beat it, beat it. Have a look at Nick a little closer. Of course, if you whip it too far, it turns into butter. And now with the magic of television, there's our timer. The dessert's ready, the cream's ready, and the cream is whipped. You see that? It's starting to get peaked. Can't go too far. That's about it. Okay, it's looking good. Over here, please. It's a little trick. Okay. Very hot. Oh, look at him. Beautiful. Lovely. Look at that, eh? It's just like I bought one. Okay, we'll take off our mitts. Here comes the good part. You're going to serve it up, you're going to see what's on the inside. Beautiful berries all mixed in with the sponge. Okay. Come close, right in here. So we have the groundbreaking ceremony. Now let's, we always start from the corner. Look at that. Oh. See that? Nice beautiful cakey sponge on top. Plenty of berries, sauce down the bottom there. That's it. We serve with a bit of whipped cream. As you can see over here, a bit of whipped cream, bit of ice cream. And that's Ben's Mum's Buffalo Sponge. Stay tuned, I have a feeling there may be another episode of this.